Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, mother effers. Of course, YouTube doesn't let me curse in the first 30 seconds or something. I think that's the new rule. There's a reason I don't YouTube as much as I used to. But anyway, how are you? I hope you have your coffees. I have mine because it is 8 in the morning for me on a Saturday, and I usually sleep in until at least 10 whenever possible on the weekends. But I'm here because I love you, and it's Vinegar Syndrome March 2025. But I'm not here alone, thankfully. In case I fall asleep, Old Blake will take over.
What is up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, man, have you gotten your package yet?
I did. It showed up yesterday.
Yay! All right.
I got it up. I got it here, unboxed it, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it all yesterday, so it'd still go up in February because I guess a lot of people had the issue where it was like it showed that it was shipping out on like the 19th or the 20th, and then it just stopped updating, and then took days to get there. So I don't know what's going on.
Very, very strange. What the hell is the? There was a sale, and I forget what it was. It was subscriber week, but maybe it was subscriber week. But whatever it was, yeah, subscriber week. I didn't get my subscriber shit until, and not like I'm subscribing, but like the subscriber week sale stuff, till like a day or two before Valentine's Day. So that's a lot of time to wait for stuff that's already in stock.
That's a little crazy. I got my January package like relatively early. I think I was like one of the first people to get it that I knew. So, but then I got this month, and it's like I didn't get it till February 28th. That's crazy.
That is kind of nuts. Yeah. Well, let's see if anyone else is having any shipping issues going forward. I know they've been posting that they've been hiring more shipping people and customer service people, so that's good. Hopefully they can iron that out. Let's check out the website real quick to see where we are time-wise. 10 minutes to go before March announcements. I'm not holding my breath out for anything exciting. Do we know what's happening this month? Do you remember anything that's been announced?
Oh, like they got a new, I think, a Gialli box set. I don't know anything else. I know that the Murder Rock release leaked or whatever. Like they leaked it on themselves. So but I don't think that's this month. That might be next month or something. But I know that they accidentally spilled the beans there.
Did they really? Because I know 88 Films put it out. But is that VS confirmed it?
They shared a picture of the carpenter on a skid on their website, and it had a bunch of boxes in the back that said Murder Rock all over them.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess there you go. There you go.
They deleted it since then, but I saw it when it first went up, and I didn't notice it. Someone else saw it. Like someone else must have really got up in the corner of the thing and saw the other skids of the other movie. So, but they deleted it after that, but it was too late. Like at that point, you might as well just leave it. Someone saw it.
Jeez. All right. Movie Palace coming in with the information. We're getting Forbidden Gialli. I think it's Forgotten Gialli. Forgotten Gialli Volume 8. Red Rings of Fear. Never heard of it. I guess it's been forgotten. 80s British thriller. Devil Fetus, Her Vengeance from De Gazer. Really? That's interesting. That it would be De Gazer that put that out, but Code B, man. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you very much. He says, "What's up, MC and Blake? Hope all is well. All is well. So far, so good. Let me check in with the rest of the chat here. We've got 8 minutes. I'm gonna try and hop on over to TerrorVision real quick and check their announcement out. They just announced their first box set pre-order. And we'll take a look at that in a minute, and then you guys can talk me out of it. I'm pretty much there, but we can discuss it. Fat78 says, "Here we go again."
Here we go again.
Brent wants some VS Irish themed shirts. You know you're gonna get some, fucking cinematograph leprechaun
Oh.
I call it now. I'm calling it now. Crew Godzilla says it'll be the 327th cinematograph shit. I mean shirt. Super G, what's up? Sage, they do usually start sooner, but I'm tired and I wanted to get as much sleep as possible. But I'm here now, and so are you. Welcome. Zach of the Dead says, hi there. Let's see if we get some goodies today. Well, fingers crossed as always. Hope springs eternal here. Corin wants to know if there's going to be a Melusine title. Yes, I think so. There usually is. Let us know though, because we don't necessarily show that on YouTube. I mean, unless it's fine. Unless it's like Open Vagina the movie, and then we can't show that one. Exactly. Griff says, "Who's ready for some garbage titles that no one really needs to own?" I love Griff because I could swear in the beginning you were all in on Vinegar Syndrome, and then slowly I've seen you deteriorate into Emperor Palpatine. But I mean, fingers crossed.
The February releases were just a bunch of garbage, so let's hope they got to be better than that. They got to be
really bad. Yeah, super bad. And I ended up watching. I'm so glad. I know people warned me away from Terranauts. I saw your review as well, Bullet Blake. This movie. Well, actually, they wouldn't even show me the page. Terranauts fucking sucks.
Not good. Not good.
Man, it's like you're expecting it to develop and go somewhere. Like, okay, okay, we're here now. Okay, let's see where this goes. Oh wow, it's just green guys in shower caps. Okay,
they look so bad.
Even worse in 4K. I will say this: I'm a big fan of the Russ Meyer movies, and I got the 4Ks. I'm watching them. I don't know that I would suggest 4K because you see every imperfection. You see like the girls like razor burn, and every little like weird thing. You're like, I don't know that I need to be all up in that. But I mean, still fun movies overall. That's beside the point. But yeah, Terranauts in Blu-ray quality doesn't really show it in the best light.
You can see all the fucking strings and everything. It was bad.
Yeah. Oh, Noise Loop says, glad you guys are streaming. I'm on a long drive to Pittsburgh to meet Barbara Crampton and Michael Berryman today, and this will keep me entertained. Well, Noise Loop, I 2 weeks ago had lunch with Barbara. She was in one of my films, Blood Brothers, which I think is still on Tubi. When you say hi to Barbara, tell them that you just spent some time with her pal Jose Prendez on YouTube, and hopefully she'll give you a smile and they're like, "Oh, that fucking guy." So hopefully she'll have nice things to say. But yeah, say hi for me when you meet them. And Michael Berryman's a great guy too. I almost made a movie with him. I'm glad he's still out there doing conventions and stuff. And he says March can't be as unremarkable as February. We'll see. We shall see. Steelbook Obsessed, what's up, man? Just watched 4K of Antiviral from Severn. Thoughts on Brandon Cronenberg? I don't know. I saw Antiviral a while ago. I thought it was okay, but I don't remember exactly if I loved it. I thought it was just kind of okay. I wasn't a big fan of Possessor. I thought that was a little too heavy-handed for me. I don't think he's as cool as his dad. I guess I'll say that. What about you, Blake? Where do you land on him, if you have any opinion?
I haven't watched Antiviral. I don't buy from Severn anymore. So I don't know. What was the other one you said?
Possessor.
Possessor. I saw that a long time ago. Whatever.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, you don't want people to say whatever. At least, I mean, it's an interesting idea. And oh, and then he did Infinity Pool. I think that was him too. I think that
Did
was
he?
him.
See, I didn't care for that at all, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
I didn't like that one either. Yeah, it doesn't speak to me. But on the reverse, I love The Substance, and I know you didn't like it, right?
no, I loved it up until the end. The end ruins the whole fucking movie, and I no longer want to revisit it.
It's the cherry on the fucking sundae. I don't know why
No,
you didn't like
it's
that.
terrible. It's the stupidest fucking thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like a believable movie, but there's like a level of believability up until that fucking final like 12 minutes of the movie where it's like this is just stupid now. Like I know people are either people love it or they hate it, but I hated the end. I loved the movie. It was a 5-star movie up until there where it dropped down to fucking I don't even remember what I rated it, but
Man.
probably 2 or something like that because of that last 12 minutes. Terrible. But before that, though, 5-star movie.
I disagree. I thought it was the right direction to go.
Oh.
So fun. I mean, how do you top that plot? You had to go above it. You had to go above and beyond. I really appreciated that she went there. Super G asks, has there been a St. Patrick's Day slasher? I mean, Leprechaun is probably the only thing I can think of, but maybe there's some out there. Well, we got a minute. I'll save it for later, but real briefly, TerraVision just released Shoestring Slashers, which is a shot across the bow, if you ask me, for Vinegar Syndrome's Homegrown Horrors. I mean, this is exactly what Homegrown Horrors is. Although I believe these are, shot on video. I mean, these definitely look like SOV, at least picture-wise.
Shoestring Slashers. It's straight up ripoff.
Yeah, right? I mean, ugh. I mean, these look like a DeGauzer box set right here. But, and then part of me is like, oh, this looks kind of fun. And then the other part of me is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't buy that. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence. On that. Oh, here we go. It's time to check it out. 1, 2, 3. Look at me pee. All right, what the hell? Oh, it is Devil Fetus. Okay. Right. Ugh. Belly of an Architect? Get the fuck out of here. That movie's horrible. Okay. Oh, of course. Cinematograph sticker. Cinematograph shirt. And a skate deck, which will for some reason go fast. And then a saber-toothed tiger. What the fuck? No, March like leprechaun shirt.
Yeah, no green shirt.
A saber-toothed tiger? Am I missing something? Is that connected to something? That's weird.
It's not a bad looking shirt. I mean, it's not worth $27, but it's not a bad looking shirt.
No, I mean, I know you've always asked for dinosaur themed Vinegar Syndrome merch. Well, there you go. It's ready for you. It's ready.
This monograph shirt looks like fuck ass shit. That doesn't look good at all.
Yeah. I don't even know what this is. I swear to God, this has got to be like it's got to be like a prank to see if somebody will buy all of them. What is that? Like,
it's like, let's go make a slasher movie.
God, that's really strange. All right, well, that doesn't even fit the brand. The brand isn't that robots filming skeletons. Okay, we're I guess we're nitpicking there, but all right, we've got Brimstone and Treacle. That's the British movie. I don't think anyone really predicted that one. The Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance. I'm definitely getting this on eventually. $38. I'll wait. I mean, unless it goes really fast. These are about 6,000 units. I think will be all right. Forgotten Gialli Volume 8, as predicted. Belly of an Architect. I know I saw this recently. What do you think? What are your opening thoughts here, Bullet Blake?
Yeesh. I mean, it's not a very exciting lineup here. It's kind of hitting me the same way February did, where I just like, I mean, Devil Fetus is probably the first one I'd watch out of this, but
it isn't great.
The last Forgotten Gialli sold out so fucking fast too, so I wonder if this one's gonna do the same.
Yeah. So Belly of an Architect. It's Peter Greenaway. Well, I won't say I like most of his movies, but I liked The Cook, the Thief, the whatever. I don't remember all of that, but I like that movie. I grew to like Drowning by Numbers, or whatever it's called. This one I didn't like. I gave it 1 star. Supremely weird and uninteresting movie about a fat architect who believes his wife is cheating on him. Yeah. This again, it's cinematograph, so I'm already kind of checked out on it. Not for me. Not for me, and I will. I would caution people to TBYB this one. Unless you're all in on cinematograph and you have all the shirts, and then of course you're gonna get it anyway. Jeffrey says, "What a bunch of garbage again." That sucks. Griff says, "Film Movement and Classics have 4 titles again. They're taking over the partner titles." Let's see. Oh, Agfa is releasing a 500-minute mixtape? Well, we'll go over there in a minute. 6 a.m. says, "It's like they're not even trying anymore." Man, it's interesting how people are getting disappointed in it. Oh, Corinne is a fan of Belly. We have opposite tastes. Apparently we do. But here you go. For $28, you can grab it on... Oh, not even 4K? Not even 4K, but there you go. It's a Blu-ray with a couple of special features and a commentary track. There you go. It's Labs. It's not Cinematograph. I'm sorry. It's Labs. That's why it's cheaper. Cinematograph has Last of the Red Hot Lovers. Are you familiar with this one, Blake?
Nope. I'm pretty much out of this whole sub-label, so like that don't look good to me. That looks like stupid. So
yeah, I've heard of this, but I've not seen it.
You know, Cinematograph started out so fucking strong. You got Red Rock West and fucking Little Darlings, and now you get this. And Go Fish and fucking like shit like Joy of Sex. It's like stuff that I don't want. Actually, this whole month, they just don't look, it doesn't look like a good month. And I just went to the partner labels. It don't look good at all. So,
man, you know, last month, I think there was one thing I liked. I'd probably pick that up. This month, there's one that I'm definitely going to pick up. Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance, but I think everything else is a bust. Let's look at the partner labels real quick. Let's see what we got here. Agfa's Mystery Mixtape. Now these go fast. These will sell pretty fast because I personally kind of like these kind of random crazy videos from the vault. Let's see what they say about it. Calling all hairdressers, Pazuzus, and devious elves That's us. The Agfa Mystery Mixtape Vault is a 2-disc, 500-minute odyssey that collects 8 feature-length VHS mixtapes from the crackpots at Agfa, including 2 that have only ever been available theatrically. We'd love to share the titles of the mixtapes, but then there would be no mystery, and what's the fun in that? So grab your tinfoil hat and strap in for an hallucinogenic trip to a found footage wonderland. It's probably a ton of junk, but I kind of dig this kind of stuff. It's exciting to me. Blake, I know this probably doesn't move the needle for you at all.
Yeah, Agfa. Like I said, I think I own 3 Agfa releases. I ain't buying this.
But look at the slip. That's pretty damn cool, man.
I mean, the slip looks fine. I love like the whole vintage look and shit like that, but it's just not a label I need. I think there's one partner label out of all the ones that are on this month that I actually like need. Otherwise, it's just it's another shit month, 2 in a row.
Yeah. It's got this fucking creepy video. This like robot woman. Well, make sure you, whoever buys this, make sure you watch it on your big 4K TVs, so it'll look real good. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, ETR Media has the films of North American Pictures. What's North American Pictures? Is this is this a Jalal Merhi documentary? Ooh. Oh, 61 minutes, too. So it's basically a special feature. The award-winning documentary celebrates some of the unsung action stars of the late 80s and early 90s in the North American Pictures catalog. From Cynthia Rothrock and Bolo Young to Billy Blanks, the film explores the martial arts craze in the U.S. and the ferocious appetite of video store customers for these titles. I mean, that sounds interesting. That doesn't, is that the one you're grabbing, Bullet Blake?
Yep.
Okay.
Who the fuck is?
Okay. Oh, Canadian International Pictures is putting out Cannibal Girls? I didn't know that was Canadian. I don't know. This is the one I'm thinking about. Is that Eugene Levy? I think that's Eugene Levy. Well, yeah, it is. And Andrea Martin. Fuck. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. That's right. Okay, it is Ivan Reitman's movie. Hey, that's pretty neat. That's a legit, like, release from them. That isn't a Keanu Reeves is in this for 2 minutes thing. Have you seen that yet? The Keanu Reeves and Company?
Have I watched it since I got it? No. I know the one special with him in it.
Oh, you know. Okay, you've seen that before.
Yeah.
All right.
But I haven't watched that. There's like three after school specials on there. He's only in one.
Yeah. Just a quick look through here. The Oldest Profession, and that's about hookers. Sapiosexual. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. Circle Collective, The Visitor. What is that one? And then a vinyl for The Sadness. That's interesting. And then these are old. Yeah. Okay. Intriguing. We'll do a deeper dive a little later. I will take a look at Bleeding Skull's Cannibal Orgy just in time for Easter. This sounds... God, this is like what they show prisoners. Shot on Super 8, edited on decaying VHS tapes. The experimental horror movies of late filmmaker JTIV. Or JT the Fourth. No thanks. Not for me. But it might be for somebody. I'm curious. You know what I'll do? Let me put up a poll. Let me put up a poll to see what people think. Do they like, for example, February or March better? What about you, Blake? Where do you land?
And which one I like better?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go because I don't know these movies, so I'm gonna go with February just because Carpenter was actually one where it was like, okay, cool, I'm good with that. Like that's fine. This, this is a rough month.
Yes, it is a rough month. Absolutely rough going. By the way, 118 people watching. If you haven't done it, slam the thumbs up. Highly appreciated. It's your ticket to the show. We're currently at 27 thumbs up, so would love to get at least most of you registered with your thumbs. I highly appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna do a poll. It's very, very easy. Worst month, Feb or March? I'm curious. Take the temperature of the room here. That poll is live right now. If you are watching live, you can do that as it goes. Kickin 2006 says disappointed that I missed out on Forgotten Giallo Volume 7. I mean, you could probably still find it. There's probably people that are selling it somewhere. Especially after they've seen it and they didn't like it, you probably get good discounts on it. You wanna pitch your Facebook page there so people know, because I know there's a lot of selling and trading that goes on there.
Oh yeah, Vinegar Syndrome collectors and addicts. It's a lot of sales posts. So, and honestly, I think that Forgotten Gialli Volume 7 has sold like 3 times on there in the last week. So, everything's still available. People think they're going to get crazy money for a minute, but then you see them lower the price and lower the price and lower the price. So, don't sell like they used to.
No, they do not. Sage says, I thought homegrown horrors were strictly made for TV movies. No, homegrown horrors are basically regional horror movies. The TV movies was Televised Terrors, which they only made 1 box set of. So it shows how well that sold. Apparently, the fucking oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. The Mexican director who got 2 box sets, Beeks. Cardona sold well enough that they got a second box, but I
would have much rather had a second televised terror. I like the televised terror box.
Yeah, I was, I wouldn't say I was impressed with it, but I was happy with it. I was like, these are not bad. These are quality movies. But yeah, it is what it is. DJ Depression says, I have all the Bleeding Skull releases so far, and this might be the first one I skip. It's probably a good bet. Corin, is Devil Fetus good? I'll be honest, I've never seen it, so I can't give you an official review. It just has such a reputation, and people always talk about it that it intrigues me, and I love a good weird Asian movie. So that's for my look at that. Fuck, that's crazy. That's where my interest comes in. And I heard Her Vengeance is, I hope that's not a spoiler. Her Vengeance is pretty exciting stuff. Wow, it looks great. I mean, it looks really cleaned up in these stills. It doesn't look thought it'd look a little shittier, but no, this looks fantastic. Oh man, it looks pretty dang good. Yeah, I like it.
Actually, yeah, it looks real clean.
Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, I think oh, look at that. That's fucking scary as fuck. Dang.
Actually, this one looks pretty good to me, so.
Yeah. And it's nice. It's a double feature. Wait, have I fucking seen this, I think. Hold on. I gotta look that up. Her Vengeance. Fuck yeah, I watched it. I was like, that looks so familiar. 4 stars. There you go. Apparently there's again, I watch so much that it's hard to keep it all. So again, thank you to Letterbox for existing. There's a part in Her Vengeance where someone yells, "You have AIDS." Um, that's a great way to begin a review. uh, yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. Fantastic. So I'm excited for that and Devil Fetus. Um, so there you go. I'll be grabbing those. Blake, I'm looking forward to your double review on this one.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing one.
2,000 left in stock out of 6,000 units. Hopefully it'll last until at least Black Friday. We'll see. Let's talk about them real quick since we're here. Devil Fetus. A young woman purchases a suspiciously phallic-looking antique vase from a street auction, only to soon become the target of a lustful demonic spirit. When her husband discovers her fornicating with the evil entity, he destroys the vase, leading to his and his wife's grotesque deaths. Fearing that the entity may have impregnated the recently deceased woman with a demonic fetus, a priest seals off the evil spirit in the woman's bedroom so as not to be disturbed. However, several years later, the young woman's family accidentally breaks the seal, unleashing a supernatural force upon their household. As the family attempts to battle this malicious entity, they must find the priest who originally trapped the demon in order for him to return and finish the job once and for all. Fuck, have I seen this too? Why does it sound familiar to me? Oh Lord. Can't keep anything straight. No? Okay, good. I haven't gone nuts. I haven't seen this one. Her Vengeance. Ying is a mild-mannered hostess at a local nightclub where one night she accidentally insults a group of drunken thugs. While returning home later that night, Ying is attacked by the drunkards and is viciously beaten and assaulted. Seeking retribution, Ying enlists the help of a former triad member who is now confined to a wheelchair. Although reluctant to help in her pursuit of vengeance, he offers Ying a job at his bar to help her get a fresh start. However, soon after, she encounters one of her attackers and, seizing the moment, kills him. With blood now on her hands, Ying is set on a path of violence that she can no longer walk away from, leaving those in her life caught up in bloodshed. And I gave that shit 4 stars, so I guess it gets the stamp of approval from moi. Commentary track from both movies. You get a interview with one of the actors from Devil Fetus, a video essay, 2 video essays, both on Her Vengeance and rape revenge films, and image gallery for Devil Fetus, as well as Crime Doesn't Pay ending for... Oh, that's interesting. An alternate ending for Her Vengeance with a 20-page booklet. Look at that shit. That's a nice little package for some crazy shit. This is the winner chicken dinner for me, Blake.
Yeah, that's definitely the only title I'm actually interested in from VS. Like, and I'm not interested in the VSL or the DeGaza release at all. So that's the one highlight. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good.
Well, I think you'll like Vengeance, but Devil Fetus, I don't know. It sounds crazy enough. We'll see. We shall see. Guillermo, how are you? I'm doing well, man. Hope you're well. Brent says, FYI, Cannibal Girls has the alternate AIP warning bell soundtrack. Oh, interesting. What does that mean? I hadn't heard what that means. Fill us in on that. Okay. What did we not look at yet? Let's take a look at Brimstone and Treacle, the British offering. Interesting slipcover. Perfect piece. This reminds me, and oh my god, is that fucking Sting?
Is it?
I think that's Sting. Sting. Yeah, Sting's in this shit. And so's Marcus Brody.
No, I want Indiana Jones.
This reminds me a little bit of that Beware My Brethren, that early release. I don't remember if I liked it or not, but good cast in this. Oh, that looks beautiful. Love that street. 4K. Look at that. I'm not familiar with this film. Blake, are you familiar with this one?
Nope, not at all. I mean, it doesn't see that like these might be like hidden gems. Like they might be. The cast in this is pretty cool.
It is. Joan Plowright. I mean, it's kind of nuts. All right. It is Sting, and he plays young con man Martin Taylor, who is out grifting on the streets of London when he happens upon Tom Bates, a middle-class family man who, Martin quickly learns, has a disabled daughter at home who's been left brain damaged by a hit-and-run accident. Pretending to be an old love interest of the girl, Patty, Martin soon tricks... That's kind of confusingly written, but Patty is the name of the girl. Anyway, Martin soon tricks his way into the family's countryside home, where he promptly charms Mother Norma and convinces her to let him stay for a few days to be close to and care for Patty, much to the wariness of Tom, who questions Martin's intentions. As the young man ingratiates himself more and more into their family life, it soon becomes clear that he harbors a much more sinister purpose. When we've seen pictures of him feeling up the disabled daughter, sounds like a blast. I don't know, Blake. What do you think? Sounds like you'll be opening this one first.
No, I'm definitely watching. I'm probably gonna watch Her Vengeance first. That one sounds the best to me. But I don't know. This one, we'll honestly see. It could be either or for me.
David Becker says you should definitely see Brimstone and Treacle if you haven't. There you go. PJ Bay in the chat. What's up, buddy? Brimstone and Treacle isn't a bad movie. All right, there you go. There's 2 thumbs up for that. DJ Depression with $5. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Do you guys think the artwork on the slips VS puts out has gone way downhill in the past year? And what happened? Blake, I'll let you field that one. What do you think?
I mean, sure the fuck has. I would say 85% of the slips are just so like phoned in, like just meh, just not great. The VSU slip, what was the last one? Virtuosity looked like shit.
Yeah.
The possession of Joel Delaney. I just talked about that's a stupid fucking slipcover. White Cannibal Girls or White Cannibal Queen or whatever the fuck it is. Garbage. They literally took the original artwork and just exposed a boob. Like that's all they did with it. And I think the inside one has the way the cover art was without the boob shown, but that's like the main that it's just why? Like do something better. They used to have real cool slips, and some of them still do. Like I don't mind the Carpenter slip, like just that pop art look, but a lot of them just look dumb. And like the Mansion of Madness, that should have had those doors open on the back. That would have been just cardboard flaps. Even that would have been really cool.
Yeah, and then if it breaks, you just buy another one, so you can still have that, action.
I mean, I probably only open them up on the unboxing video, then it just go nice, and it's a little safe little plastic protector, and only come out when I watch it. So,
I mean, they do have some nice ones. I mean, Terranauts looks great, but again, it's like Surf 2 situation where they're trying to sell garbage.
The Terranauts, the inside sleeve is so much better. Like the reverse inside sleeve where it has like the green aliens like stabbing the like it looks really cool. Of course, they're not going to show it there. I would show it. But the inside sleeve is way better. My favorite slipcover in the last like 5 months is Iced. The DeGosser slip. I think the broken glass I think that's one of the coolest fucking slipcovers I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's a nice one. I mean, I don't know that they've dropped in quality necessarily. I mean, I think they've gotten. It's hard to say lazy because it's artwork. You know what I mean? And it's obviously subjective. But
it all depends on the artist too. Like they pay several different artists to do these things, and some of them I just like more than others.
Yeah. I think. For stuff like the cinematograph, I think that those have all been fucking junk. Even Red Rock West looks stupid.
Yeah.
I think those are awful. But I mean, they've got a few interesting. I mean, the Seventh Curse stuff looks really good.
Like, just look at that virtuosity. It looks so fucking ass.
And you know what sucks? I just rewatched this and I really liked this movie. I thought it was a blast. I had fun with it.
I didn't review this one because like it's such a mainstream release that it was like, eh.
Yeah. Right. But like, yeah, this cover makes no sense. Like, it doesn't even make sense in the world of the movie.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame. You know, it's hard to say if it's gotten worse, but I think maybe we've just gotten more demanding, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially with the prices being what they are. Movie Palace says the opening line from the Cine sells me. Not Barney Cashman, Alan Arkin, a middle-aged seafood restaurant owner in an unhappy marriage. That's what we all look for in cinema. You know, let's take a look at that then. Let's go over into that. Last of the Red Hot Lovers. I know I've heard of this movie. I know it's got a solid pedigree. Yeah, Neil Simon. You know, this is probably something you'd see on like AMC back in the day, and or you know, or like HBO in the afternoon. And I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, I know that guy. And you might maybe watch and be like, yeah, that's all right. But yeah, Region A Blu-ray. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't really, you know, talk for or against it. Let's read more about that. Barney Cashman is a middle-aged seafood restaurant owner in an unhappy marriage. He realizes that his mother's apartment will be vacant one afternoon each week, spurring numerous raucous attempts at seduction. In his consistently comedic quest to be a red-hot lover, Cashman makes various discoveries about himself and subsequently the woman he pledged fealty to. All right. So he discovered that he's gay? Is that what it is? But I doubt it. But it just seems like one of those, you know, semi trying to be funny love stories. It could be good, but it does not interest me. It's right up there with The Joy of Sex. It's almost like the last 2 months have been similarly themed when it comes to cinematograph. Blake, what do you think?
I just think, who the fuck wants to own that? Like, it doesn't interest me even in the slightest bit. And The Joy of Sex, you know what? Fine, it's a fine movie, whatever. I just don't think I'd ever, under any circumstances, want to watch it again. Like,
yeah. Brimstone. Brent says Cinematograph's Joy of Sex was a fun watch. Skipped the last few of those releases, but this was fun. All right, there you go. Just a thumbs up for Joy of Sex. I'd love to see somebody, and I know there's somebody out there who's bought all the Cinematograph. I'd love to see them review them and see like, oh yeah, this was, you know, this was good. This is good. Oh, that's interesting. Movie Palace. He says Sabretooth shirt. I thought was like because nitrate film is going extinct, like the Sabretooth. Sure. Okay. I think that makes the most sense. But I don't know how many people are buying that.
I don't know if I'd correlate. Like, I get it when he says it. Like, when we read that, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's...
I think the shirt looks cool, to be honest. Like, I think that one looks cool. I'm not buying it, but...
But it looks pretty to you. That's good.
Usually when I buy shirts, I got to prepare myself for later shipping, because if I order a shirt, the package always shows up later than it does when I don't order like subsequent like merch.
Yeah. I wonder, you know, as I know they have their own screen printing in office, so I wonder why that would delay things. But shipping's been shit as it is. This looks like a Mexican action movie. along the lines of Dwarf Clown. The hell's that called?
That
Diabolical something.
I don't fucking remember.
Well, yeah, that one. So it seems right up that alley. On the gritty streets of Mexico City, Commander Quiroga and his partner Miranda more than have their hands full between firefights with drug traffickers and the chronic minibus stick-ups that the public is usually too afraid to report. Yeah, those minibus stick-ups, that's a big deal. There's now a demented rapist murderer, Raul, who uses an unusual jeweler's tool to stab his random victims. A local radio show host is eager to criticize the police's ineffective actions against crime and coaxes Quiroga onto her show for a chance to defend the police. As the police and other criminals close in on Raul, he begins to unravel and turn his focus onto the people who are hunting him down. This bodes further study here. Mexploitation stalwart Fernando Almada stars in this harsh urban cop action slasher shot on film and finished on videotape, an early entry in the incredibly prolific Mexican video home phenomena, with bleak tone influenced by Dirty Harry. Interesting. 38 Especial, 1992, 96 minutes, region-free Blu-ray, commentary track, and an interview with the director. I don't know. I think I'd want to watch it. I don't think I need to own it. Blake, are you grabbing this?
No, actually, I'm not. The Gazer, I think I bought in the last like 2 or 3 releases, but this one, I just have no desire to get to this, and it'll just be there forever before I finally watch it. So it's just, I don't know. The Gazer is one of those where I'm just glad I'm not a completionist on it because it saves me money.
Yeah, Zach says 38 Special looks like it could be fun. It looks like it could be fun, but one of those things that you don't necessarily need on your shelf. I don't know. I mean, it's for my taste anyway. I'd watch it though if it was on Tubi. If we did it for a voyage, I mean, that might be kind of fun to do some Mexican action movies.
Yeah, I'd be into that, even if they're terrible. It's fun changing it up, like the Sword and Stone movies, and then we got the weird true story / what the fuck was this filmmaker smoking things
Yeah, that episode, the one we just did with Lady Shasha on her channel, man, I've been thinking a lot about that filmmaker, and I rarely think about the movies afterwards. I'm like, wow, maybe this guy really was onto something. That's kind of
yeah. Someone give him a real budget, and who knows what he could do.
Yeah. Hopefully, he doesn't rip something off and does something original, but well, we'll see. RB Jr. agrees Virtuosity is a fun time. I think we were all kind of blindsided by that announcement, but yeah, it's a good little movie.
Yeah, it's a weird, it's one is going to be good. Look at the cast, man. You got Denzel in there, Russell Crowe.
Yeah. And there's really good action. It was back in the day, gunfire was real gunfire.
It wasn't all CGI crap fest like they are now. So,
dude, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Good soundtrack. Yeah, it's good stuff. Andrew says, I have all the cinematograph titles up to go fish. I haven't watched them all, but so far, Little Darlings, Red Rock, Thieves Like Us, and Joyride are my favorites. Well, thank you for your review on that. I'm curious if people who bought Go Fish Blind were like, hey, this is fantastic, and it needs to be watched. It could, but,
That release was the moment where it was like, yeah, no, I'm out. I'm 100% out of this label. Go Fish just killed it for me. Up until that point, I think I bought most of them, if not all of them up until that point.
I was out before that, but for me, I've learned that completion doesn't make sense. Because at the end of the day, what does it matter? You know, oh, I have all the VSAs. Oh, good for you. You know, you're still gonna die. Yeah, I mean, oh, put it in those
Well,
terms.
some people like their OCD got to drive them crazy when they not line them up by numbers. I don't line mine up by numbers. I line mine up alphabetically, so the numbers don't ever like really matter to me. But
Yeah,
I know a lot of people, like, if you're missing like 46, 47, and 48, and you have all the other ones, that would irk the shit out of me if I organized it that way.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. Luckily, I don't suffer from that. I am
The
kind
fuck
of
is this?
I'm kind of a big fan of these '60s, you know, sexy roughy movies. I'm actually writing a movie set in the '60s about this kind of filmmaking. Um, so this intrigues me,
What the fuck?
but I'm not paying $50 for it. This is Distribpix.
Oh, I thought they did these on like Melusine.
But they also they carry them over here as well. I don't know why they're allowed
Why
to
don't
do it. They
why
are.
don't they still do the Picaramas over here then too?
I have no idea. But they're allowed to do Distribpix here. Looks like it's region free. Oh, whoa, that was too big. Let's $43. Yeah, I'm waiting for a sale on that motherfucker. Even though it's gonna be 30, if anything, but I can wait. This is Joel Reed. Oh fuck, crazy. He's the man. Yeah, the man behind Bloodsucking Freaks. Okay, we've got Career Bed. Jennifer Wells stars as Susan, an impressionable young woman on the hard road to cinema stardom. Under the brutal and cruel pressure of her manipulative and jealous mother, Susan's life quickly becomes overtaken with casting couches, lecherous producers, lesbian agents, oh yeah, and general money-making scams. Sounds like a hoot. Reed's no less strange sophomore feature, Sex by Advertisement, explores, or if you're British, advertisement, explores the weird world of erotic newspaper ads in a Mondo film style pastiche hosted by Dr. Joan Ridgefield. Soon to be superstar Georgina Spelvin in one of her earliest roles. All manner of perversities are uncovered from hippie love-ins, violent sadists, transvestites, dirty photographers, and much more. So this might be a little messier, but I'm interested in Career Bed. That sounds like a good one. Region Free, 2 commentaries. Yeah, I'll probably grab this. Blake, what do you think? You grabbing this?
No. If it
Yeah.
was $12, maybe.
Well, I know you can't grab it because it says no one under 18 admitted, and you're a young boy. So
Yeah, so super young.
sorry.
I feel like I'm 60 sometimes. I've already had spinal surgery. I have a fake collarbone. I'm in rough shape, man.
You're part RoboCop.
Yeah.
Damn. You know, it's funny. Side tangent, but I thought of you recently. Yesterday we went on a field trip, and my son's teacher, he's like an older man, white hair, kind of like a grandpa type, maybe 70, maybe, I don't know. But we were talking, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I ride motorcycles every weekend," and I'm like, and in my mind I'm like, "You do that?" He says he's been doing it since he was 18. You know, and that's like his hobby. But he didn't look like the biker type. But we talked a little bit about that. He said he just got a Moto Koozie. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if you're familiar with that. But he says, yeah, he loves it, and he goes out every weekend into the mountains with a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, hey, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. So see, you can still do it when you're old. Okay, Blake, don't worry about it.
If I can't ride a bike, I will cease to exist. So, like,
Oh man,
the only thing I love more than movies is riding my motorcycle. So,
gotcha. Okay, well there you go. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Blake will continue to ride. I know you were all worried. You're gonna have to get. I'm sure they have like a baby seat, right? For bikes.
They changed the laws on that a long time ago. I remember being a little kid and riding on the gas tank and stuff when I was a toddler. Now no one, you can't have passengers if their feet can't touch the pegs.
I think that makes sense. That's probably
So
very smart.
it makes sense, but it's like, I mean, also at the same time, if you're riding around in a group with a bunch of like bikers, you don't get pulled over. You can do whatever. I bring my dog out on the bike all the time. He just sits in this little like chest like pouch thing, and he's got little doggles that he wears and shit like that. So
you could probably do like if you're careful, you could do a baby Bjorn kind of thing, and then just carry the baby here like that.
Of course, I've also been hit 3 times on a motorcycle, totaled out the bike twice. So
yeah,
I don't really.
Yeah, don't. You're precious about your fucking flip covers. Wait till you have a life that you need to take care of. You know, everything changes, man. Wait, Bridget LaHaye, Melusine Media Club exclusive? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, oh god. Hold on, I'm clicking over real quick. Bridget LaHaye is the best. Let me go over to Media Club. What do they have?
You got to be a member.
Oh man, yeah, an exclusive Bridget LaHaye movie. Holy crap! How do I get that? Oh, there's a lot of them.
You redeem points? How many points is it?
3,000.
Oof.
What is that? A magazine? No, it's a Blu-ray with slipcover. Holy crabs! Oh, I need that. You know, for research purposes.
Of course.
I'm a scientist. Damn you! I'm a scientist. Somebody buy that for me. I'll pay you back. Okay. Forgotten Gialli Volume 8. Let's take a look at that. I
love the art on this one.
Yeah, no, the art on the boxes has always been pretty cool. Always been a fan of the look of them, and not always been a fan of the movies. I've been, real cold on. I think the 4th one was my favorite, but the rest of the movies have been, I don't know, pretty uninteresting to me. But let's find out. Ring of Fears is the one that everyone's talking about, or at least the people know. Hardboiled Inspector Gianni DeSalvo has been brought in to solve the murder of a schoolgirl found nude and savagely tortured. As he looks into the girl's life, hoping to find a clue as to why someone sought to stuff her out, his investigation takes him to an exclusive all-girl prep school which the teenage victim attended. After becoming aware of her involvement with a trio of pupils who call themselves the Inseparables, DeSalvo is convinced that the group is aware of some secret that led to their friend's killing. But when more victims are found slaughtered, the detective is in a race against time to unmask the murderer before it's too late. Well, already it sounds good. All-girls school. That sounds like a blast. Where do you stand on the Gialli box sets, Blake?
Usually it's a case of I like one of the titles out of the whole box. There was one box where I liked all 3 of them. I want to say it was 4 or 5.
4 was my favorite because it had great nudity throughout.
Yeah, I think it was either 4 or 5. I liked all 3 titles. I should go through and review all of them. I should rewatch all of them. But usually it's like one of them that I really enjoy, and then the other ones were like, okay, this is the filler. Now you got the filler in here with this one title that they're banking on selling it. So I haven't watched the last one, so.
Neither have I, but that sold out, and I wasn't really interested. Reflections in Black. Countess Orselmo hides her lust for women. Why? Don't hide it. Show us. From most of those closest to her. But that does not stop her from taking a bevy of beautiful female companions to her bed. But when some of her favorite conquests are discovered dead, slashed to ribbons with a razor, the Countess finds herself embroiled in a sinister mystery of which her illicit affairs are at the very center. Will she be the next on the killer's target list? Or be next, I should say. Or does the assailant have another and even more shocking motive for violence? I'm sensing a theme with this box set, and I like it.
I'm digging it. I'm
son
of a bitch. I'm sold on the first 2. Like,
I like it. I like it when ladies kiss, so I'm excited. Uh, AAA masseuse, good looking, offers her services. What a title. Jesus. Christina cannot stand her overbearing and oppressive home life. After deciding she needs to make it on her own, she rents an apartment, but quickly discovers that to enjoy her freedom and independence, she'll need to earn steady income. Taking advantage of her voluptuous body, oh, watch out, she begins working as a call girl under the protection of a rough pimp named Oscar, with a K. But when some of her clients start turning up dead with their throats slashed, Christina, with a C, realizes that a madman is on the loose and is following her carnal activities in order to find a victim pool. I don't know. That's kind of fucking cool.
All of them sound good. This sounds like the best box set they've ever released. So, could be.
It might be the tittiest. I mean, the best lineup of movies.
I feel like it's gonna have a lot of like assets to it that make me really like.
Absolutely, and ass.
Yes. Oh yeah. Let's not forget the ass.
An early example. So AAA says it's an early example of giallo that leaned as heavily on sex and nudity as it did on traditional whodunit. From prolific Western director Demolio Fidano, which I've never even heard of his name before. But he did Django and Sartana Are Coming. Oh, what the fuck? That's great. I didn't know they did.
He did the not Django. He did I'm trying to remember the other Django, but the Sartana one is actually a good one. So that is a good one.
That's pretty damn good. Well, all right then. I'm down to clown for this one. I'll wait for reviews, but you know, 2 lesbian films and then a big titty hooker movie. Let's do it. You made it happen, Vinegar Syndrome. I'm excited about a forgotten Gialli box set. Oh, DJ Depression says VS did block checking exact inventory numbers. How nice of them. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure they did it so they didn't have people looking up how many subscribers there were, because the number dropped greatly from last year to this year.
Yeah. RB Junior, yeah, Arabella Black Angel, a classic of Forgotten 4. I still remember it to this day.
Yeah, I think Forgotten Gialli Volume 4 is the one it's just straight bangers, all 3 of them.
For sure. Chris, thank you for reminding people to slap the like button. I appreciate you. Please do if you haven't done so already. Okay, so we've looked at all the new Vinegar stuff, and let me just check. Yep, the skateboard thing is still available. Oh wow, there's different colorways. Lagoon Blue, only 5 left, and Dark Roast only has 4 left. Dark Roast. What the hell? Anywho, let's go back to partner labels. So you're only grabbing the Expendables thing, right?
There might be one other one I grab. I might grab Cannibal Girls, and I might grab what was the other one? What was it?
Cannibal Orgy.
No.
The Visitor.
Was it the No, not the Visitor. Maybe Sapiosexual.
You pervert. Do you know what that means? Sapiosexual? Because I don't. Maybe we'll find out. Where did I see that? Movie Palace says the Expendables doc is on Tubi. Thanks for the heads up on that.
Tubi doesn't have the nice slipcover right there.
Yeah, but for 60 minutes, it's basically a special feature. I'm interested in watching it. I don't necessarily need, this ain't gonna do nothing for me. But I know Blake is a very special boy. Okay. We looked at the mystery thing. How's that doing? It's selling pretty well. I gotta keep my eye on that. We got Birth Rebirth from Shudder. I've heard the name. I haven't seen the movie. Are you familiar with this one?
Nope.
feel this is pretty recent.
It is.
A single mother and a childless morgue technician are bound together by their relationship to a little girl they have reanimated from the dead. Ooh, interesting.
That's the whole synopsis. Yeesh.
Yep. Yeah. Well, they don't want to waste your time. Like, hey, this is what it's about.
I mean, I'm intrigued, but I want a little more meat and potatoes with my story. Okay, like.
And there's boobs. Oh, okay. Well,
all right.
If you pause it just right, you see an old man's ass. All right, then you know. Then you know what you're getting. Who was it? Oh, Corinne says the oldest profession is gonna be great.
Why does Film Movement pump out so many fucking titles all the time?
I think they just have a ton of stuff in their catalog, and now that they're partner label, they can do that. Just put a slip on it and put it out again. Also on a Secret Chronicle, She Beast Market. What a title!
She Beast Market.
Is this,
it's black and white.
Yeah, this looks pretty sweet. Oh, look at that sex doll. That's good. Noburo Tanaka, the director. Oh, that's too close. I'll just keep it there. Tomei is a resourceful and defiant 19-year-old sex worker who draws in sex. Just a prostitute. Just say she's a prostitute. Who draws in customers around the red light district of Osaka. She lives with her mentally disabled younger brother, probably this guy, and her mother, who is also in the profession. Wait, is a disabled younger brother in the profession? That's kind of fucked up. Maybe not. Determined to strike out on her own, Tomei will accept any client as long as they can pay. But in a depraved world where women have no choice than to sell their bodies, it is hard for even the strongest to survive. So it sounds like a from 1974, a precursor to Honora. A video essay by Jasper Sharp. It was incredible. He always has really perfect things to say. He's when they say a Japanese cinema expert, they mean it. 16-page booklet. The Japan Society film programmer Alexander Fee. I'm not familiar with him. Yeah, this sounds good. I definitely at least want to see this. But Blake, are you sold on the oldest profession?
I'm teetering on getting it. I like a solid black and white, and the stills look real good on that. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to spend that much money on a movie that I'll probably only watch once. Some movies, like, I'm more like particular about my shelf space, I guess.
That's good. You should be, but the slipcover will speak. Saint Narcissus, Bruce LaBruce. I believe this is a. Okay, look at that. Yeah, I think Bruce LaBruce is a gay filmmaker, and this movie is. Look, it's got bike in it.
Don't do that nut to butt stuff. All right.
Dominic is a young man with a fetish for himself. Nothing turns him on more than his own reflection, and he feeds his solitary obsession by posing for Polaroid selfies. Following the death of his beloved grandmother, Dominic begins to unravel the hidden truth about his fractured past. His lesbian mother did not die in childbirth. He has an identical twin brother. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hard pass.
I don't want to know any more about that one.
Hard pass.
Yeah. No. Actually, let me look at the Rebirth says the poll is 50-50 diverse. Let me close that because I forgot that was running. And we'll start a new one here. End the poll. It looks like March 1 for worst month. people seem to have liked February more. Interesting. Okay.
See, I was leaning that way more towards before we read all of them, and then it was like, you know what? Actually, the Forgotten Gialli sounds fucking good. The other ones sound good too. Now, honestly, I'm into this month. I have more hope for this month. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
going to be a good month, but it's more promising.
For sure. Especially that Forgotten Gialli box set. I might actually want to buy that. Would I watch those movies again? Nah. But who knows? Who knows? To this day, I only own just Volume 4 because I really enjoyed that. Do I? Yes, I think I still have that. Rebirth says, did you all see the YouTuber collector that went to the VS brick and mortar store and got lowballed with his trade-ins? I didn't, but that's kind of nuts. I mean, I would not be surprised that they would lowball you on trades because they sell, and I've mentioned this before, out-of-print titles at conventions at scalper prices. So why you don't do that? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense to me. Why a company would do that? Because they're not scalpers. So, you still have a copy of whatever? Sell it at whatever, $40 or whatever it was.
It's no different than like GameStop or Vidiots or Play and Trade or all those. They'll all give you cheap shit money. Like they'll buy something for $4 and then sell it for $30. Like
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, sapiosexual, and I think somebody defined it for us. DJ Depression, thank you.
To intelligence, yeah.
Yeah. It's something the Zoomers made up. Well,
it's two movies.
It's a 2-movie pack. Looks like a guy laying in bed naked with a camera aimed at his junk. I'll pass. Interesting. Like my grandma used to say, you can't fuck a brain. And I think that Deborah Twist, I've never even heard of her. Are you familiar with Deborah Twist?
Nope.
Well, yeah, you are now. She's here and she's showing her brains. Sapiosexual. Liam hosts an uncoupling celebration with guests Hannah and Freddie. What does that mean? Is that like a happy divorce or something?
Fuck them, I know.
That's so weird, right? A power outage during a storm unveils dark secrets from their pasts, leading to life-altering revelations for all 3 characters. All right. Taboo. Family secrets. The infidelities of patriarch Lucas divide the family. His son Tyler visit. Okay. Son Tyler visit sparks a taboo relationship with his stepmother Amanda, forever altering the dynamics and loyalties after certain revelations. Why do these movies feel like they're weird? Like they don't feel like real movies.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this one either.
They could be fine, but there's something about them. They just like smacks of like strangeness. Okay, well, directed by her, Deborah Twist. Region A, double feature includes. Okay, here you go, guys. Clearly, additional information. Double feature will include both features. All right. So, if you were unclear, what the hell is that?
We're like, we got to make this look like it's a little padded out, so let's just put some words on there.
2, they should have said trailer for sapiosexual, trailer for Taboo. Okay, so that's now and now I'm wondering because it doesn't say it over here. I'm wondering if this includes both features because it doesn't say it. It doesn't say it here, guys.
It's including 1.5 of the features. It doesn't have them both.
Yeah, so it's unclear over here. So you may only get one. It's kind of a dealer's choice on what they want to send you.
Including both features.
Oh wait, I skipped this whole fucking row. Okay, Cora Bora, Brainstorm Media. They're new. I don't remember them before. Again, this is sort of a paint by numbers kind of slipcover.
It's a terrible slipcover. It looks like shit.
Awful, man.
Yeah, that looks bad.
God.
It's the dog from There's Something About Mary.
Yeah. All right. So it's about a lady singer who smokes pot, drinks coffee in a plane, has a dog, has 3 friends,
Smoking weed.
and she goes to diners with her friends. She looks at Polaroids, sings some more. There you go, everybody. Cora Bora. What else do you need to know? Fucking buy it. Shut up and eat it.
I mean, that's a good enough description for me to know that I am not interested. Like,
That'll sell. Exploitation reviews. What's up? Prostitute and a disabled brother. Weird. There's more than Japanese films with that. Yeah. Oh, the female Scorpion movies are fucking great. Love those. Rebirth says LaHaye skateboard is S tier collecting. I'm a LaHaye stan. I would even buy that if I didn't have children and a wife who would go, "What the fuck are you doing with that?" I'm like, skateboard. Like, I know, but have you seen her boobs?
you're like, it's got boobs on it.
What's to understand? Cora goes home to win back her girlfriend and soon realizes it's much more than her love life that needs salvaging. Margaret Cho's in it. There's that. Oh, Chelsea Peretti's in it. 2023. Not for me, and I'm gonna guess not for many people buying stuff.
No, that's going to be there a while.
On Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, that's gonna hang around. The dish and the spoon, and I do believe in this movie it does feature both the dish and the spoon. You will be getting both when you purchase this. Oh wow. It looks like it's shot on digital video. Young Mozart here dancing around. Greta Gerwig, holy shit. Young Greta Gerwig, what year is this? 2011. A quirky romantic comedy that follows Rose, Greta Gerwig, whose life changes after discovering her husband's affair. Devastating and reeling, she soon crosses paths with a marooned British teenager in a boarded-up Delaware beach town, and the two begin a peculiar friendship. As they drink their way through town, act out dream scenarios, and get to know each other's past, this eccentric and insightful film illustrates how we navigate change and loneliness for better and worse. Blake, what do you think? Dish and Spoon? Does that sell you?
Nope, title's stupid. I'm out. That just doesn't sound good at all. And the pictures, the stills make me look even less interested in the movie. It doesn't look like it's going to be a romantic type of film that I like to watch.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Corinne is a fan of Bruce LaBruce films. There you go. There's a thumbs up. Have you seen what the fuck is it called? Saint Narcissus. If you have, let us know. It sounds incredibly fucked up. Kisap Mata. It is I think this is a Filipino film. It is. On Sunday in November, Mila announces to her father, a retired police officer, that she is pregnant, asking for permission to marry her co-worker. The news further tightens as Dadong's... who the hell's Dadong? They changed the name. The dad's name is Dadang, and then here's Dadong. So I don't know if it's two different people. The news further tightens as Dadong's unreasonable expectations for dowry are not met, and he exhibits an increasingly authoritarian streak The couple marries, and soon Emilio's father begins a game of exclusion and manipulation in the hopes of reasserting control over his kin. I don't know. I might want to watch it, but I don't know that I need to own it. Blake, are you sold on the Dedong story?
Absolutely not. Honestly, the Connie titles or whatever, that's a label that will never leave Vinegar Syndrome, because if they did, they would never sell shit. Like for real. This is every single time that I look at their releases, it's like, what the fuck? I don't know why they. I know people. I know certain people like certain movies, and everyone has different tastes. But this label would not succeed if it were not a partner label. Half the drive is just because you have the people from Vinegar Syndrome that buy all the partner labels, picks up that shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. I do like a couple Connie releases, but earlier ones. But I
think I own one. I think I own one release from them, and I have no idea what it is. It was real early when they first became a partner label.
Mm-hmm. All right, Saturn's Core back at it with Lydia Lunch. Is she? I don't remember if she's a musician. I'm not sure who she is. But there's a whole thing about her here. In This Gun is Loaded, Lydia Lunch delivers a brutally frank manifesto in a journey through the heart of contemporary 1980s American darkness. Sounds great. Set against a series of New York City locales, Lydia's singular brand of poetic nihilism is underscored by footage of bottom-rung Americana. Oh, I already don't want to read any more about that. In Road Rant, A Week on the Road with Lydia Lunch, the X-rated cartoon animations of director Meryl Aldighieri add a comical edge to this otherwise intense Lydia Lunch tour documentary. Highlights from 5 concerts are accompanied by a live musical performance. Oof.
So yeah. It's like a Roger Rabbit shit that's got animated like cartoons in it with the real shit.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Corin says Dish and Spoon was terrible. There's a thumbs down on that. Sydney Jenkins says Dish and Spoon is on Tubi, so TBY being it. Good for you. Okay, Lydia Lunch. Let's just say I wouldn't like to take her to lunch, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this looks this is not for Papa. Yeah, pass on that one.
Saturn's Core is always garbage anyway. I don't even know why I ever that could be, but no.
JJ, thank you. Lydia Lunch is a New York punk scene teenage Jesus. Wait, what? Yes, Lydia Lunch, New York punk scene, Teenage Jesus and the Jerks. Is that her band name? Or did you just have a mental breakdown? Yeah, okay, so she seems like one of those punk folk. Rebirth says Filipino classic cinema. Kisap Mata. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's a classic film, considered classic in that territory. Interesting. Film movement. Mother Couch.
What?
I believe this is about JD Vance fucking a couch. Holy fuck!
Is that
McGregor?
What the fuck?
Dude, he'll do anything, I guess.
Apparently.
Hey, you were in Star Wars. I've got this movie called Mother Couch. I don't care what it's about. I'm in.
It's like, as long as I'm on the high ground, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, good cast though. Laura Flynn Boyle, F. Murray Abraham.
Actually, I like this cover a lot. Like the insert. I like that.
But you'll have to make do with this one.
Ugh.
Sorry. Chainsaws and keys and clouds.
Like that's very much like the Severed Arm, where it's like, I just hate the slipcover. It just looks like shit. But the movie's good. So maybe the movie's good.
Wow, this is fairly recent. 2023, 96 minutes. Look, this goes to show you, look how fucked up.
Blake Bell is in it too. Interesting.
This is nuts. This is how crazy. You could have a movie with fucking, award nominated actors, like winners, huge names, and it it ends up a partner label in Vinegar Syndrome. You know what I mean? It's like, man,
I
God,
love
this film
Lake
is
Bell.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah,
This one
she's
sold
fucking
pretty
great.
well. Actually, it only had 500 units with the slip, so if you want to grab it, you should do that now, Blake.
The slip is just so fucking ugly.
Yeah. Well, what's it about?
But to be fair, Alien Private Eye and Tough Men Don't Dance are both pink slip covers, and those are two primo releases.
Sure. Sure, I'll give you that one. The members of a dysfunctional family find themselves mysteriously trapped in an antiquated furniture store when their elderly matriarch suddenly refuses to get up from one of the display couches. Reluctantly assembled her three children, David Gruffudd, and Linda. I'm probably butchering however you pronounce it, Gruffud, but there it is. Must figure out how to escape this bizarre predicament. I'm guessing maybe Laura Flynn Boyle does a British accent, or maybe they all do American accents. Like Gruffud isn't an American name. Anyway, with the help of the store manager, F. Murray Abraham, and their daughter, Bella, the siblings embark on a mind-bending odyssey that forces them to face life-altering truths about their own lives and upbringing, boasting sensational performances from an A-list cast. Mother Couch marks director Nicholas Larson's marks him as a major new voice breaking through in cinema. And then here he is, a Vinegar Syndrome partner label. Mother Couch. It sounds like it might be okay, but I don't know.
I'm still on
I
the
don't.
fence with it.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to buy that. Rebirth says most of these announcements are from every decade except the 1990s. It's bizarre to me. Oh, interesting. That's a unique thing to notice. I wonder why that is. Maybe they just maybe they're saving it for the VSUs. All right, Mother Couch. Yeah, I probably want to watch that, but I don't think I need to own that. Where did we leave off? Oh, another Shutter, a spoonful of sugar. Holy God! Ugh.
Ugh.
The fuck, dude. Look, you don't put this on a slipcover and go, yeah, awesome. People want this. People will buy that. What the hell, man? This guy whoever did this artwork should never be brought back.
Agreed. It's awful.
Well, look at this. Now, this is interesting artwork. Why you could have done something like that? Kind of art.
Yeah, honestly, I would rather that be the slip. The slip cover on this is fucking garbage. It's literally embarrassing.
Yeah, this is the face that Vinegar Syndrome made when they were showing the slip. Like, I guess we'll go.
Well, we already paid the guy, so all right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty neat.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
They should have done that. I mean, it's as simple as that is pretty good. I don't know. As Zach says, bad slip, but movie looks okay. As if anyone's seen
It's
that,
a horrendous slip. It's not just bad. This is one of those slips where it's like that's bad choices.
Yeah. Let's find out what it's about. A disturbed babysitter experiences a sexual awakening while using LSD to alternatively treat a seemingly sick child from a family with dark secrets of their own. Really? And this is the cover that you come up with for that movie?
God, it's so bad. It is so bad.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
I actually want this movie, but I'm probably not going to buy it because of that slip. Like,
yeah,
it's bad.
And and again, it's like a book cover. You want to like throw something out there that'll entice an audience to take a closer look. Hey, check this out. See, you might be interested in this. But when you put a cover like that, it just kind of warns people away from something that could be amazing. And I've never been a fan of buy for the slip, but I think in this day and age, it's a big part of what moves physical media.
I mean, it could be
That's
worse.
like-
It could just be white cardboard with the name printed on the side.
Like it could be with crayons. It could be worse. Yeah. Funny enough, I'm trying to sell my copy of Side Roads, and nobody has bought yet. And I'm always selling it for like 55 shipped, and nobody is interested.
Nobody wants it. This was the stupidest gimmick ever. So dumb.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's just insane to me, man. All right. So what the hell is this movie about? This looks pretty interesting. You got a little jungle here. Pregnant lady in the jungle. I already forgot what this movie was called. Oh, Sweet Dreams.
What was that?
She has little eye. She has like
Oh, they're painted. Okay.
yeah, little sleep eyes. Sweet Dreams, set in an Indonesian island in the waning years of Dutch colonialism. Enna, I'm not going to pronounce that thing. Enna's sophomore feature is a stingingly sardonic satire observing decadence and moral decay on a sugar plantation, which is thrown into turmoil when, following the decease of its patriarch, the decease, okay, it's revealed that he willed the estate to his illegitimate son with his indigenous housekeeper. A gorgeously shot study of truly ugly human behavior. Sweet Dreams. Yeah, no. And this slip is basically, I mean, it's clever, but the back and the front are just a reverse of each other. Look at that. Blake, is that dumb or smart? What do you think?
It's kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's not for me. It's not for me. I actually miss the days when VSAs, like I think about this a lot. Like VSAs come out, and sure they have really cool artwork sometimes, but I miss the days when they had new art, and then on the backside was like the original VHS cover art. I miss those days, and they used to do that with every single one until I don't know the 12th or 13th one, where they make it so it's more like the rest of their movies. But they used to have it where you'd have it, and then if you flipped it over, that's what you would have seen at like Blockbuster or fucking Hollywood Video or something. They would have those VHS covers. I want those back.
I would love that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Unless they can't license the older art or something, that might be the case. I know with the cinematograph, at least that's been the issue for a while, that they couldn't get the likenesses. I know that's virtuosity. That's why it looks like garbage. Yeah, I don't know. DJ Depression brings up a good point. I'm not gonna lie, most of the slips from the past year look like AI was used to make them. God, if they're using AI, I mean, I can't imagine. I can't imagine this was AI. 100%, this was handmade.
Oh yeah, someone thought it looked real good too.
Yeah, AI would look better, honestly.
I could do better drawing in the dark with a pencil, and it would look better than that.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst slips I've ever seen. Literally, it is so garbage.
Yeah. Pretty horrendous. Another film movement film here, Tarpon or Tarpon. It is a 1973 film, and finally considered one of the first true fly fishing films. Tarpon brings together famed American authors Richard Brodigan, Tom McGann, and Jim Harrison with legendary flats guides Woody Sexton, they got Gil Drake. Fuck, that's awesome. Steve Huff. Fuck yeah, man. Fly fishing is where it's at. I don't know who those people are.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you on right now? I don't know any of those.
As they muse about life, art, nature, and fishing, the majestic tarpon, shot in the wild panorama of 1970s Key West. Well, it's kind of fun. I grew up in Miami, so but again, I'm not gonna watch a documentary about fucking guys fishing. This is like that carpet one. It'll appeal to some people, but oh, music written by Jimmy Buffett. Wow. All right, so Blake, how many copies were you allowed to buy of Tarpon, whatever the fuck it's called? You must have bought at least. Oh, you're muted.
My bad. They should just make 0 copies available. That movie serves no purpose for me. I have 0 desire to watch a movie about a bunch of dudes fishing. I don't even like to fish in real life. Like it's just not for me. I can go out on a boat and drink, but this is not my idea of a good time.
No. But it's only fucking 54 minutes, guys. Jesus Christ. It's a glorified special feature that they could probably throw on like a release for Jaws or something. But over 100 people have already bought it because I don't know. They like fishing, I guess. Dude, what the fuck? That is so weird. Reaper says, "Oh my fucking god, Tarpon." Zach says the sequel Halibut is amazing. Oh, here we go. Exploitation Review says Richard Brodigan was one of the last Beat Generation writers. He wrote a great book called Trout Fishing in America. A good poet as well. Oh, okay, great. Oh, there you go. So there's somebody filling us in on that. Fresh Flesh. Hello. Late to the party. Any of these worth grabbing? It depends. It's a mixed bag. It really is a mixed bag. I think if you're gonna buy anything, grab a copy of Spoonful of Sugar before it sells out. It is fantastic. Just slipcover alone, I think resale value is probably gonna be in the thousands for that one. Right, Blake? What do you think? At least.
I think that's one of those where I just hope someone uploads a video on YouTube of them burning the slipcover.
Well, there you go. That would get some eyes on it. Here's another Bruce LaBruce film. It is a I hate to think what this thing is on the cover, but I'm guessing it's. Oh God! Oh Lord! What is happening here?
All right, yeah, I'm out.
Not for me. Is that a person with vagina feet? Yes, it is.
Ew!
Says,
what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Dude, love is love. Okay, if there's vagina feet, there's vagina feet. It's okay.
It's the feet aren't deep enough. Okay, like where's it supposed to go?
It goes like into the forget it. No, you don't ask these things. Okay, it's just the magic of love. All right. Okay, a refugee emerges from a suitcase on the bank of the Thames River. One of the several identical men appearing across the city. Disguised as a homeless man, he infiltrates an upper-class household by befriending the maid, who claims he is her nephew. The family then hires him as a live-in servant. As in Pier Pasolini's Teorama, the visitor engages intimately with each family member. The encounters portrayed through explicit scenes. Heads up. These interactions spark profound sexual and spiritual transformations within the household. Oh, that's a pass for Papa. Yeah. Not for me. But do keep in mind, it is explicit. So, but I'm guessing if you're buying this, you probably don't mind that. The Visitor. That sounds like something that should have been on Melusine, and maybe it is. I don't know, okay. Just a quick recap of the partner labels here. In terms of what I would probably buy, Oldest Profession is kind of calling my name. And the Agfa mixtape. I'm probably gonna end up grabbing this crazy shit and spending like a weekend watching all this madness. That sounds like a fun time to me. I never have regretted anything I've bought from Agfa, to be honest. But then I haven't really bought everything, but I've enjoyed pretty much everything. And Cannibal Girls, I'm interested in that too, man. Ivan Reitman, Eugene Levy, Andrea Martin. That's a great cast. I'm going to keep my eye on that one. That's it for partner labels for me. Blake, what did you end up getting after going through all that?
I mean, I'm going to get the American Expendables for sure. I'm thinking I'm going to get Cannibal Girls. Mother Couch, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Mother Couch. I would buy Spoonful of Sugar if it had a different slip. Honestly, I would buy that. I would buy that. Any other slip, I would grab that. In the Oldest Profession, kinda like it's a maybe.
Yeah. I love the Film Movement Classics, though. They put out some really fun stuff.
I just like good black and white movies, like where it looks rich. It looks like a rich black and white movie. I like that.
It does, yeah. Which is another benefit to something like Singapore Sling, which is kind of a gross movie, but it looks so good. The black and white was so great in that. Rebirth predicts The Visitor will sell out. And he's going to be getting Cannibal Girls eventually.
Birth and Rebirth. That sounds interesting, but I don't think it's something that I want to buy.
It sounds like a Shudder, like kind of a perfect Shudder movie. You know, you're just gonna watch it and like, oh, that was okay.
Sure. And watch it one night. Yep, it's a Friday night movie. There you go.
Zach of the Dead says, "Don't get Mother Couch, Blake. Are you serious?"
The slipcover is turning me off. The slipcover might actually deter me completely from buying it, but the cast, man.
The cast is good, and I think that's the one where you see Lake Bell's butthole. So,
I mean, if that's the case, I'll buy 5 of them. All right. Except Lake Bell is not mentioned in the synopsis at all. So I feel like she's in it for all of maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's probably like a phone call or something. Like,
she's more of a draw for me than McGregor, but
yeah,
I'm on the fence with it. For now, there's one for sure, which is just the American Expendables, and Cannibal Girls is likely.
I think, I'm gonna keep an eye on it through the weekend. I'm not gonna jump at it right now, but if it drops under 1,000, I'll probably grab them.
Maybe I'll probably be able to save some money from Vinegar Syndrome and buy a couple more Kino titles this month because they released a couple that I'm interested in. Since I have some left, they released Tommy Boy, man.
Fat Guy, Little Coat.
And The General's Daughter, which is a phenomenal film. Like,
it's a good movie.
Like, good title from Kino. And usually that's how I decide what I get for the month is, well, I didn't spend a whole lot here, so I'm just gonna order my Kino and my Shout Factory and all that shit. So
yeah, I've been waiting. I have a deal with Mistress Chaos in terms of like how I buy stuff. So there's a couple box sets I really want that Powerhouse Indicator just announced one with the German creamy films, and not like creamy like Lake Bell's butthole, but like creamy like KRIMI, but like the German crime films, and I really want that. And there was another box set of like extreme Indonesia films or something from Arrow, and I kind of want to grab those, but I think Arrow I could wait for a sale because they always stick around.
Arrow just announced that they're doing fucking Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. I'm stoked.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Do you really need those on 4? I guess you do need those on 4K.
I mean, I love Jason X. Jason Goes to Hell, I don't really care for, but I mean, the remake I bought day one, like that was a big, like the Friday the 13th remake, I think is the best Friday the 13th movie. So I bought that. And they have like a matching like cover scheme for the Friday the 13th movies where they have his like mask and like split down the middle. I love the way they're doing the artwork for them. But they're also releasing a deluxe version of for a few dollars more with like the hard rigid box and everything too, but it's not US release. It's fucking
I mean, it's 4K. 4K plays region free, but I mean,
but it's got the stupid fucking circle with the fucking certification on the artwork.
In that case, I mean, the Kino already put them out, so for me, I'm okay.
I know, like I have them on 4K. That's cool and everything, but I love the rigid boxes.
Yeah.
Even though now they do like slipcovers with Arrow rigid box, and those are actually bothering me. Which I'm sure people have seen my videos and been hearing me rant about how they put slipcovers on their fucking deluxe editions now. Why? Why do they all of a sudden do that? Like the last 3 fucking ones I bought have a stupid ass slipcover on it, and if you take it off so it matches the other ones, you can't because it doesn't have a spine on it. It doesn't have anything on the spine. It's just blank. Why do they do that? Demolition Man, fucking. What's the other one I just bought? Fucking garbage. I don't care. I just want it to be how they always were. They've been doing it the same way for 10 years or more, yet they're changing it now. Why add another component? Why?
I get it, but I think it's maybe they. I don't think they do it to fuck with people's OCD. Maybe they feel the change up is necessary to freshen up the brand or whatever.
I hate it. If you alphabetize, if you do it alphabetically, it's impossible to make it look good. If you're doing it by spine number, you can make it look fine because they'll all line up with the stupid ass slipcover things, and it's just so irritating to me. It bothers me to no end. Woo. Well,
hopefully you'll be able to survive the rest of your life. As things develop.
Annoying.
Zack of the Dead says, okay, Lake Bell's beehole, I can get behind that. Oh
shit, I want to be behind that. Yeah, let's go.
Good times with friends talking about people's behind. Yeah, so this month, it's interesting.
I'm leaving the stream much more enthusiastic about all of these titles. Honestly, all the VS titles, I'm much more excited to get these than I was February's.
Yeah, and stuff that I would actually pay full price for if I had to, but I don't know that I have to, but I would. DJ Depression says Arrow quality control has been atrocious. The Cell and TCM2 both have massive errors. Oh fuck.
I almost bought the Cell, but I changed my mind last second.
That sucks. What are the issues with that? Is it mostly with the 4Ks? I feel like 4Ks are the ones that have been fucking up the most. With whatever encoding and all that shit. Which is another reason that you shouldn't be early adopters on something, because you never know if you're gonna get a. Like I've got the fucking Coffin Joe box set, and I know there's an issue with it, but at the same time, I don't really fucking care because those movies are horrible. And I just got them to have in my library. But that's just another thing you have to worry about. Oh, are they gonna send it to me? Do I have to send them a picture? Do I have to send them the disc back? All that stuff. Such a headache, man. If you guys know what's wrong with the Cell, let us know in the chat. Because I'm curious. Oh, here we go. Thank you, DJ. TCM won't play on some Panasonic players, and the Cell loops the same 40-second long scene twice in a row. What the fuck, dude? That's nuts. I like, they've got to have quality control on that shit. I really don't understand how that happens. I mean, you look at Vinegar Syndrome, they rarely have issues. I know the last thing was was it Good Bar had something? Do you know what the Good Bar thing was, Blake?
I know I got a replacement disc for it, but I don't remember what it was, honestly.
Yeah. I haven't bought it yet, but I feel like that's something I could wait on. I feel that's something I could like wait for a sale on. It's not gonna sell out like we all thought it was. I mean, Iced. It took a long time for Iced to sell out, longer than I thought anyway. For slipcover. But now it is out in the world. I actually haven't watched my copy yet, so does it look good on the Blu-ray?
No.
Oh.
No, it does not. It does not look great. It looks pretty bad, but the slipcover is fucking awesome. I wish they. It's not great. And someone says that they had the old release from someone commented on my review for it, and so they had the original release that was on DVD, and it looks exactly the same as it did on DVD to them. So,
wow. Reba says Ice looks awful. DJ says Arrow is not acknowledging the TCM issues either. Their customer service is awful. Of course, they don't want to acknowledge it because then they don't want to say, "Oh yeah, we fucked up. Let's spend extra money in making it right." I hate that. That really, really sucks. DJ says it took him months of back and forth to get the Coffin Joe replacement disc. Damn. It shouldn't be that hard, man. It should not be that hard. I really hope there's no issues with Deep Blue Sea. I'm looking forward to that. I got that one locked down. And I probably should have just waited for a sale because there's always sales. I might go back and cancel my pre-order, just wait for a sale. But I love that movie. I'm a big fan of that one. Okay, Blake. I think we're at the end of our March coverage. If there was one winner for today, what would it be, and why is it a spoonful of sugar?
Not a spoonful. The one I'm most excited about is actually the Forgotten Gialli box set, to be honest. Like, the descriptions of every movie sold me. All three of them I'm into, but I'm into all three of them.
Yeah.
That's not going to say they're going to be good, but at least
right.
I'm more excited to put that box set in and just binge the whole thing. So
absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. For me, I'm going to go Devil Fetus, Her Vengeance. At least Her Vengeance is really fun, and I've heard really great stuff about Devil Fetus. So for me, that's the winner, chicken dinner. But, Brimstone and Treacle does sound interesting. I don't think I want to buy it, but I think I would like to see it. And I look forward to Blake's forthcoming review on that one when it happens. And of course, I gotta make sure to buy my Cinematograph shirt because this completely fits. I mean, this feels like this would absolutely go with like Saturn's Core or something.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's a bad fucking shirt.
God. They don't have any good designs, too. It's
literally, they're all, and some of them are just like the title, like the font, like that's it. It's like, what the fuck with this company?
Lord. Let's look at them. I can't even look at any of the. If there's any books or anything. Oh wow. Okay, so there's something called Alpha Comics 40-page. Sexy time book, Jade Warrior. Look at that. All right. No.
I mean, $40. the cover looks great. The images inside don't really match it to me. So
no. Here's a Lloyd Kaufman interview book. I think it would be pretty good. They've added My First Spaghetti Western. Oh, dude, you gotta get this. For your
I didn't even know that was there, but I'm not doing it right now. But is it still available? Yeah, that's in my cart. I'm buying it.
21. You gotta get that. That's pretty damn cool. My first Yakuza movie. That's cool. Oh, I like that.
They're only $15 too. That's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean they're only like probably like 10 pages, but or 18
And they're like
pages.
the hard cardboard flip book
Yeah,
pages, but whatever.
it was fucking fun, man. I don't know. I like those. Did these sell? Let's see. They still? Oh yeah, the Kung Fu one sold out. Midnight Movies sold out. Gialli sold out. Okay. That's pretty fun. Oh, there's a Vampire Hunter D omnibus. Oh, that's fucking cool. Book 7? What? It can't be just this. What? A book 7 collects 3 different complete novels. Novels? Oh, I thought they were the mangas, but I mean, maybe not. But it's book 7. What the fuck are you gonna buy that for? If you don't have the other ones, it's weird. Then there's a collection of weird comic books or something, and that'll do. That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Let's see. Zach says deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark's fin. Hell yeah, man! One of the great LL Cool J beats of all time. Fuck yeah, that's a good song. Stupid, but catchy. JJ says my mom used to rent a VHS of Brim and Stinkle to lust over Sting back in the day. So it sucks. Well, maybe if well, I don't want to go there, but if you caught your mom enjoying Sting, maybe that has tainted your opinion of it. DJ says at least VS was proactive about good bar replacements. You didn't have to do anything. Yes, they definitely they definitely are good about that. At least if they're aware of it, they'll do their best. I know Seven has had issues with replacements and things where they don't really say, nah, it doesn't need a replacement or whatever. I forget the title. There was something recent that had that issue. But if they catch it early, they will hold back a release. There's good and bad, but Arrow's definitely dropped the ball. Okay, my friends, like we said, that'll do, pig. Blake, what do you got going on your channel? What's March look like for you?
I mean, there'll be a couple unboxings, but I mean, a lot of reviews. I'm gonna review every VS release from February coming up soon. So if you like those, otherwise, I think that's about. We might do another I don't know, roadside review if my old lady and I go to another movie. She had fun with that, so. I don't typically review new movies, so because if I go to the movies, I just watch them. But that was kind of fun, just something to throw together. But...
That's great. As for me, Just Voyage over on Blake's channel. What's the date we set for that?
27th.
27th. That's right, March 27th. It'll be hosted by Professor Cinema, and it is also Professor Cinema's birthday, so bring him a cake. We should all eat cake as we're doing the review.
Right? Yeah. And then we need to secretly do that. We need to get everyone to get it except for him, so he just doesn't have any cake.
They're like, oh well, there's none for you. Oh man. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's secretly tell everybody to have a piece of cake. That's pretty funny. And we will be singing Happy Birthday. So join us for that on the 27th of March. This month is going to be really busy for me. I yesterday got 2 writing gigs. So I'm working on 2 different movies as well as developing my own thing. So it'll be busy in terms of YouTube. If something crazy happens, like Severin announces something insane, maybe I'll hop on and cover that. But for now, I think that'll do. Oh wait, no, March is big because March we're gonna get halfway to Black Friday. Believe it or not, because it happens in March. It's like 2 months before. So I'll be here for that, covering the Halfway to Black Friday announcement, and hopefully Blake will join me for that as well. And we'll find out what the fuck is coming, at least half of what's coming for May. But for now, that'll do, Bugaboo. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an honor and a pleasure to spend time with you, hanging out, discussing the insanity that is Vinegar Syndrome. Blake, I will say, Lake Bell's great, but what's the one thing that if she had, you'd be like, like, that's a pass. That's a pass, Lake Bell.
Beak.